Yay! Drum roll, everybody! You are here. Thanks for turning up. You're in my grading room. This is very exciting because I get to show you about what I do when you have. You can come in and be in my life. Yeah, you get to be where I show you everything I do with pearls. So this is something I have never done before, never done a live in my grading room. So I'm going to pop my little mic on because I didn't take on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing. I've just had somebody walk in the room like, oh, they didn't know that I was doing a live. Yes, Ursula, if you're turning up, it was Spider. Anyways, this is highly exciting. Now, hopefully you're going to be able to see everything because I'm going to bring the camera up. I'll have to bring each pearl up to the screen because this room here where I'm sitting is designed especially for the grading. It's the grading colour. It's a special kind of a light blue grey, and I'm always here with wearing a white top. I try not to, and I have got the special GI lights that my lovely lady Gina, my gemologist, who taught me everything, a lot of what I know, got me set up this way a couple of years around COVID time. This was all took place. So yeah, this is my little haven and I never actually talk a lot when I grade, so you're gonna this will be kind of interesting, won't it? But so what I'm going to explain is when we've got grades. We've got A grade, B1, B2, C1, C2, C3. A grade is the perfect. That's when it's got very good. It's all about the luster, right? So luster is the sharpness of the pearl. When I actually use these lights and when I look into a pearl with really good luster, it's like you're diving into a hole. You can see right into the pearl. It's just a phenomenal to see really good pearls with excellent luster. Then so those are the pearls that have very good surface quality, very smooth, and pretty much they have no conchaline lines. These are just the very lovely, lovely pearls. And we don't, like on average, so we're harvesting 1,000 pearls, we might only get 4 or 5, if that. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 7, but that's on average. Our harvests, we probably harvest about 3 or 4 times a year, depending on what we're doing here, because we have so many interruptions during summer. We have a lot of tours, so we don't do our harvests then. However, if we have to, we'll do small ones, which are quite more easy to manage, put it that way. So you can't be colourblind when you grade pearls either, and Mike is colourblind. A lot of men are, and it's something that actually my son doesn't have, Jacob. And yeah, I actually I often get a couple of people here with me who will just, if I'm not sure of a colour, and I often try to rest my eyes. I don't try and do this all the time because looking at colour hour after hour is exhausting, and it's good to take a little break and go outside. Just look at something for half an hour or something, or 15 minutes is even better, just to have that little break. So I can't wait to show you some of these pearls. So I'm hoping, I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. And thanks again for joining, everybody, because next week we've got some weekend exclusives I'm going to tell you about, and I'm going to tell you about something very exciting that's coming for June. We have a collaboration coming. So let me tell you about that soon. So this here is what I would call, yes, okay, you can see the colour. We have a very, and I'm not talking about size today, I'm just talking about colour, luster, and all the attributes that come with a pearl. The surface is very smooth, so it's going to definitely be a probably a B1 or B2 right off, I can tell. And when I look in, I have to put my glasses on. So these here, this pearl here doesn't have right off, I can't see, it's not, the luster is not very sharp, as sharp as you'd think. So right off, it loses being a superb A grade, but the surface is very, very smooth, and it's all quite plain. It's very the saturation is definitely there, but it's quite a I can feel the surface doesn't have any imperfection. So this is quite a very nice pearl. So with the color, it actually has blue, green, pink, and actually green. So it has all those colors. So when a pearl has just 2 colors, we call that a regular. But if it has more than 3 colors, we call this an orient. So that's right up there with the B1 orient. Now I'm going to show you something that has a lower grade, and I can tell already, because I can tell right off, because it's very pitted and mottled and has a lot of imperfections on the pearl itself, but not like terrible. I've seen worse. But the color, again, I can see very lightly 2 colors, possibly 3, but this is going to be a regular pearl right off. I see the luster's not great, so definitely C2, because I do not see, even though it's a beautiful pearl, the color, it's the surface quality that gives it the grade. And if I weren't wearing these glasses, you might not see it, but let's see, what did I say? It wasn't actually, yeah, C2. Okay, right. I have another one that is a lot of more ripply than in that last one. Let me show you. Hopefully, can you guys let me know if you can see or can't see this? But see, there's it's very uneven. It's ripply like the sea, and that right off won't be an A grade or B. And I have to look at the luster, and I use this light. Oh yeah, no, very bad luster, lots of ripple, definitely a C2. It won't be a C3 because it's quite bright. If it's a C3, it will be very dark and very mottled and no luster. That's the worst grade, and we don't actually get many of those. So C, and it only has 2 colors, so it's a regular. I'm going to quickly do one more, because I've got this one here that has the conchon line. Can you see that conchon line on there? Now that's the layer, that's the pāua building the pearl. So the pearl has conchylin and nacre, and these are the building components that are all those years the pearl's growing. And when we harvest it, sometimes the conchylin is still there. And as you can see, right there's that dark line. And because it has that, it will most likely, and it has fairly good luster, it won't ever be an A grade or a B1, but that's why we have our B2 grade, because if a pearl has lots of beautiful attributes with good luster, the surface is fairly smooth, but it's got that conchon line, that's why we have our B2 range, and it's a regular pearl, so it's a B2 regular. So each pearl I go through, I don't talk to it. In my mind I work. So each pearl is unique, and what we do is after I get, and these are just a handful of pearls. Whoops, see those? You see that? I've got a few here, but I've got bags and bags of pearls. I've got more. I got lots more pearls in here. and there's lots of ovals, and yeah, so Mike tells me there's 35 in here, the 3 to 4, that's the thickness of them. So that's not ring thickness, but very close to it. And we know the harvest date. He's written the harvest date. So all those measurements, all those dates and the thicknesses all go on each pearl. So we track each one. So it's really, I find it better when we do small amounts. It's easier for me to keep up, and I feel it's easier because when you're looking, like I said, looking at and doing the same job for a long time, it's quite nice to do it in small amounts. It makes it more fun. Even though I love doing the grading, and there's so many different pearls. Yeah, and it's the colour. I didn't talk about the colour, did I? So we got the Orient, the regular. We've got the blue pearls. Now the blue pearls is what has to have at least over half, almost 3/4 blue. And when I see a pearl with blue, with a little bit of hinge of purple, but a lot of blue, that becomes a blue pearl. Because its body colour is blue, and the slight overtone of a little bit of lavender purple colour is all it is. And and it has maybe on the edge, right at the edge, a little bit of green. So, but it's still, the body colour is blue, and you see blue majority of the time. Instead of turning it, that's when I know it's a blue pearl. That body colour, anyways, what is? Whoops, just quickly put that in the right grade. I think it's a C. Yeah, it's a C1. That's right. I already graded this one. So I'm going to move him down here. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, next week we have, I'm going to be here and I'll give you a little update on our weekend exclusives, but I also will get to tell you, and I'm so excited about our new collection. We have got together with our other southern friends over there in Australia, and we're doing a little collaboration, and we've got their pearls and our pearls, and we'll put them together, and it's almost like a match made in heaven. I cannot wait to show you. Next week will be my grand announcement on all this, so I will save that for you. So do not miss this opportunity to see these amazing, anywhere in the world you'll be able to, has anybody done this, and they are absolutely stunning. And we're just getting them loaded up on our website. So do look out for the trilogy. Is it trilogy Southern Seas? These are 3 pearls that are hanging, and then I've got a water drop necklace with 1 pearl, and there's a little white pearl hanging there. These are all Akoya pearls grown in Australia that we are matching out with our beautiful abalone pāua pearls. So this is something I'm very excited about, and I can't wait for you to see. And yeah, all will be announced next week. Okay, so if you catch me here at 4 o'clock, don't let me forget to tell you that also we are heading to Alaska very soon. Our whole family, we go every year. It's a part of our business, and this is will be James on our boat. Will be James, Mike, myself, and my future daughter-in-law, Hayley. Give a wave, quick. Yeah, she's hiding in the corner over there. Yes, it's her first time, and so we're very excited that she's going to be part of our team. So, yeah, we'll be up there. I'll probably do a few little lives up there if I can. It's always if, but I managed to do it because it's 5 hours in different times. So if it's 4 o'clock here in New Zealand, it will be 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 9 o'clock, and it's still daylight. Remember, it does not get dark, and so it's a great opportunity for me to share and tell you all about what we're doing. So I will still kind of jump on there and do that for you. So definitely, if you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next week. And thanks again for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it.